Hey guys. Oh, yeah, I was just saying this MasterCard's kind of a simple company. Just a little more than meets the eye, but like 14 billion net income last year. Let's see the balance sheet. It's a financial company, so you always got to make sure you're not counting the customer's money as yours. There's restricted security deposits held for customers. Let's not count that. Okay, so it's not too levered. Pretty normal operating position. So we got a $500 billion company making $14 billion a year. But at least, there's pretty rapid growth here. So I'd rather pay 36 times for this than Costco. Yeah, no, it could be Emo Friday. I just posted a bunch of emo songs because some software engineer was debating what the GOAT emo songs were. And like Fall Out Boy shouldn't be on that list. No offense to Fall Out Boy. Honestly, Blink 182 could make the list easily. Sort of an emo pop kind of thing. Dashboard Confessional probably should be on the list. Didn't include them. Him. There's a lot. Yeah, MCR in the used. I would consider that like I'm not sure I would consider that. Yeah, I put down some pretty diverse array of emo. But yeah, the earlier and more kind of like Rate Your Music has a pretty good list. Yeah, Sunny Day was my top pick probably would be 7 from Sunny Day Real Estate. Let's give it a listen. Yeah, there's emo core, metalcore. Yeah, that's crazy, Humphrey. Inflation. Inflation compounds. So cash flow looks, just eyeballing it, looks similar to net income. We're looking at MasterCard. Interesting, like capitalized software is actually bigger for them than CapEx. This is an amazing thing. We're going back to what we're talking about with capital. This company, MasterCard, has almost no capital whatsoever. They're just literally making free money nonstop. And I think it's like just the difficulty of retailers doing something different. It makes it really hard for them to change things, but I think, for MasterCard, it's about maintaining more than it is growing, but the valuation implies that they'll grow. How do you get retailers to take a different form of money, if there is a different form of money? Square, Stripe, PayPal are all going to try really hard. The payments, you're talking about $1 trillion of market cap that could be disintermediated. The question is, who's going to pay for fraud and chargebacks, right? That's what MasterCard kind of does. That's kind of why they exist, to be frank. So you guys want to look at some code? So the big question is, do we deprecate IB and Sync? I do want to do a deep dive on MasterCard and payment processors at some point. It's a very weird space. You have to dig in pretty deep, but I do think it's going to be worth doing. it's kind of an indestructible company. So like they're growing earnings 20% plus every year. That kind of grower is fairly, there's nothing that's going to disrupt it. It's very hard to see that getting disrupted. So it's been a perennial long for everyone. Every fund has been long this thing forever. And the question is, when does it all come tumbling down, if it ever comes tumbling down? Which obviously management's job is to make sure that never happens. I think we're at $60 a month right now. I like most right now in Godel. It's pretty good. Um, we have a whole bunch of new things coming very soon, though, so there's some stuff I'm working on that I really like, too. Speaking of which, let's look at some code. Okay, so we have some imports here. Two really big modules here, order management and market maker. Here's a little connect to IB, creates the IB object. This is not a global anymore. It was a global. So this is like a little cleaner code. It's all just like really tight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 modules basically. Oh, Joe, we will do that. Equity screener needs serious love, and we were going to work on that. This is a separate code, but it will be part of Godel at some point. Okay, so let's look at the entry point. Maybe that's a better way to do it. We got the classic argparse. We don't really, I mean, I guess this is useful, but okay, then we create an object IB, which comes from connect to IB. We're returning IB here, so this just returns the IB instance, and we're going to use that pretty continuously. So we pass that through to OMS via initialize OMS, which is this little simply creating a class instance from OMS. We return that. So this is all like pretty easy code to understand so far. Do the same thing with Market Maker. We got some warning messages in case. So it's really clean system right now. So initialize Market Maker, same concept here, we return Market Maker. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky, and I think we need to make some modifications. The whole, like, what stocks are going to be trading part of the system is, a little bit poorly done, I think. So, I'd like to get that a little cleaner. So let's look at least what the code looks like right now, and try to understand that. So we got symbols to track, which is a pretty bizarre variable name. I don't like that already off the bat. I haven't looked at Robinhood in a little minute because it's been a pretty volatile stock, and I just don't know what the valuation is right now, and I have to catch up, listen to the latest conference call. I mean, the key thing there is Vlad's a good manager, so it could be one of these stocks where you're just betting on Vlad Tenev, and that's good money, regardless. Doesn't matter what the price is. Bet on Vlad. And I don't talk like that very much, but you may have a legend. You may have a legend in the making there. I mean, look how far he's come already, right? Oh, I like that name, the Shkreli Summit. Sounds real formal. Makes me sound like a boss. Shkreli Summit. Okay. So if there's no market maker, you can't even proceed with this. But you have the symbols to track. Okay, we get the symbols from the settings dictionary. Where's the settings dictionary? Oh, that's in default settings. Okay, so we got all the symbols. And then let's kill these errors. We just return symbols to track, which is we're populating as this sort of basically an object or dictionary. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this simply populates a list, so not a big deal. Cleanup just kills everything. So once the symbols to track is good to go, we set up this sort of weird data stream, which I don't like or understand. And then we, for each symbol, we create a contract, which basically links with Interactive. We request the market data, start the market maker. Okay, so here maybe this is where it makes sense to create a controller instead of the just have the market maker do it, because I think the market maker to me should be maybe better termed as an execution provider or something like that, because I don't know that it should be so formulaic. Like, I think there has to be a master controller over everything. So that's kind of the big question for this program, is how do we handle that? So the biggest decision here is kind of architectural. And I think the order management is now pretty abstracted, thankfully. But having all the strategy logic in the market maker probably doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm still trying to get my head around kind of what is the best way to do this architecture. Market makers, at the end of the day, are just trying to buy and sell at the same time and capture a spread. Volatility is their friend. Back and forth volatility. Straight price up volatility and straight price down volatility is your enemy. Sit on the bid, sit on the ask, and hope that they cross. Okay, so what I might do is ask Grok or something to think about this. Let's see if we can do that. Well, we could do Grok and ChatGPT. We'll do both and see what they both sort of say, put them against each other. Okay, so I'll put that in Grok, and I'll put this in ChatGPT, sort of see what it says. Letting Grok think. ChatGPT doesn't even need to think. It just goes. Okay, so we have the fixed run. I'm going to rename this to run just because fixed is a, I don't know, we could just call it launcher, start, main. Maybe main is maybe the more traditional name. Okay, so yeah, it suggests that we should have a controller or portfolio manager, which is what I guessed. We could try different models too, Dennis. One of the OpenAI people recommended that I try 4.5. So I don't know, Dennis. Maybe do you work at OpenAI? Do you have a better suggestion? Okay, good. Um, yeah, we tried using Claude. It wasn't so great. Claude gave me random data. I didn't like that. All right, so position management, risk management, dynamic adjustment to market conditions. All right, so maker only produces quotes when the portfolio manager signals it's safe and advisable to do so. For every second, the portfolio manager checks positions and updates constraints, signals market maker with updated quoting parameters, or instructs to pause quoting if needed. Okay. Use provided constraints and market data to produce quotes. never exceeds provided position or risk limits, and OMS does the order management. Okay. Seems reasonable to me. Yeah, I should do Gemini. Yeah, it's not that great. Good L Enjoyer, in my opinion, but yeah, we have that all set up. I have a lot of high-end PCs. There's lots of high-end PCs in this place. Too many. All right. So that's what they said. Let's see what Grok said. Grok is pretty impressive, I gotta say. All right, to make your trading system, we need to address the limitations in Market Maker. Introduce a new PM module to oversee high-level decision-making and risk management. Okay. OMS, Market Maker, Market Data. Primary issue is Market Maker operates in a vacuum with no oversight or adaptability. It doesn't manage risk, adjust to market conditions, coordinate, etc. So we're going to make portfolio manager.py. Okay, so we're gonna create a new import here, just like we have our others. So from portfolio manager, import portfolio manager. Now we just have to make portfolio manager.py. And then let's see here. We're also gonna do some kind of creation just like we did before. So here's an instantiation. And we're going to do that before we instantiate the market maker, which makes sense. Where are we doing this? Here's OMS. Okay. There we go. There's a logical error here. Ah, I see. Well, I'm still a little confused because we're not starting a market maker, I guess, or initializing it, but fine, we'll leave it there for now. Okay, so it comes before the dot start, so that's fine. So we are in the right relationship here. All right, so here's the suggestion for portfolio manager.py. Let's see what it looks like. 69 lines of code. So we got our class, we're going to initiate, we attach the interactive connection, the OMS and the market maker as properties to the class. We have running as a Boolean. I think thread is, well, we'll see how they use that. Here's a portfolio, and we have risk limits. Okay. We call the start method, running flips to true. It seems to want to do threading, which I don't think we want to do, which we'll talk about. We'll tell Grok about that in a second. In fact, let me just take these out right now. Threading is not something Python does well. Okay, so the underscore run. Seems like it's the loop. Update the portfolio, check the risk limits, adjust the market makers, and sleep. We don't want to sleep too often, so let's drop that to 10 seconds. We're going to try to sleep 0 amount. Yeah, that kind of thing, Rashida, yeah. I'm going to figure that out soon, Darren, so we can all make a little bit of bread. quantum trade is annoying as hell, right? I want to get some bread real quick. AVXL, come up. Capricorn, come up. INMB, another come up. Let's go. I need this money. What you think? I'm here for my health? Nice, Johnny. You don't like Capricorns? Oh, they had insane stat sig results. Why is the market cap so low, Nick? Why is the market cap so low? I'm pretty sure a cure for DMD is worth 10, 20, 30 billion, brother. Is it potentially cap? Could it be cap? I know. I'll switch to Go at some point, or C. Published in Lancet, not what I asked you. I know you're going to try to switch the subject on me. Are you telling... Wait, you tell me these are stem cells? Oh, no. Oh, no, I got to short some off the rip. Hold on. I'm shorting some off the rip. Just off the fucking... Off the muscle, off the strength. Short Capricorn. You know, stem cells fixing no DMD, dog. Get the fuck out of here. It's off the muscle. Okay, Nippon Shinyaku's gotta deal with them. That's cool. Hope 2. Okay. Oh, there's a Hope 3? Uh-oh. That's not good. Hope 3 ain't gonna work. Okay, here's Hope 2 open label. How old is this goddamn trial? Oh man, this is such bullshit. I love it. I love it. Man, the drug's called Cap 1002. Cap 1002 is the name of the goddamn drug. Come on, bro. It's fucking Cap. It's Cap 1002. Come on, man. Tell him about Cap 1002, bro. Come on. How you tell him about that? Tiffany the baggy. I love Tiffany. You get a good baggy girlfriend, you're in good shape. You gotta throw $500. Pat Furlong's on the paper, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it. Man, you're talking about 26 patients? Come on, bro. 26 patients. See, there's that bullshit again. Right? Exactly. That's that bullshit. You're back on your bullshit, biotech. Just fucking why you lying like that, man? Why you fucking lying, bro? And then you took 2 years to find 26 people, bro. 8 got the drug. Talking about 8 people? 8? You want an FDA approval on 8 patients? They better have fucking got up off their wheelchairs and started tap dancing or something, bro. Eight? Like the number that comes after 7? Oh, guess who did the statistical fucking analysis? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You guys remember them? There's a placebo used here. This is gonna be delicious. In case you forgot. In case you forgot. In case you forgot. Semifilam. Pantera people almost had to go to jail for this shit. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I mean, this is all you need to know, man. Cassava Sciences, Pantera, Capricorn Therapeutics, Pantera. That's who you hire when you need your data to look good. You don't care if your drug works or not. You just need somebody to believe it. We're trying to get a secondary offering done, not FDA approval. Okay. It's not even a standard endpoint. Nobody uses this bullshit endpoint. These patients were sicker. These patients were sicker anyway. And it's not like these patients are improving on CAP 1002. They're actually declining. So how are you, it's all bullshit. Straight bullshit. I would definitely just off the mat right here bet a testicle this drug doesn't work. 1. Okay? It's 1. Not ready to go ham. Okay? Just talking about 1. Okay, here we go. CKMB favors CAP. Where's 6-minute walk? Oh, none of these people can walk in the first place. So there's no 6-minute walk. So you can't do 6-minute walk if you can't walk. Makes sense. Yeah, come on, man. Just do bigger trial. There's plenty of these patients out there. Plenty. Well, that's the thing. I mean, one patient can swing the whole difference. Nah, bro, we ain't doing this, bro. Hell no. Ain't no stem cells fixing no goddamn. And she's back. Suzanne Hendricks is the death knell of any drug. How did they let this lady do any statistics on anything? She was out there telling you Cassava's drug worked. Man, take her off the paper, man. Take her the fuck off that paper. Stem cells like this, they don't do anything. There's no science there. They just wash out. They don't differentiate. If they differentiated, you'd get a bunch of tumors. So there's no science there. Yeah, I just short the stock. I just shorted a little bit. No way the FDA says yes. No fucking way. Oh, this is gonna make some baggies mad, man. Sounds like Wall Street Bets is in on this. Long? What you talking about long? Long. Fuck does long mean? The hell is long? What, you Asian? Long. Yeah, let's get Springer involved. Let's get Springer to pump this shit. That would be great. Listen, Joe. Listen, I know you didn't get that cassava right. I'm real sorry, bud. Listen, I'm gonna give you 50 G's straight cash. I need you to pump like never before. Get this thing to 2 billion. You need that 50 G's, and then, hey, with 50,000, you could do a lot of things, man. You can get a new motel. You could even buy some cassava shares. Run it back. You a neck trap, baby. Run it back. Get that. Get back. Yeah, fire it back up. Get the band back together. Come on. You got this. We can have a State of the Sava address every year. Just pump this Capricorn. Get it up to like $50 a share. I'll tell you exactly when, my friend. Okay, my friend? All right, my friend. Let's check in on this guy. It has 4,000 subscribers. I think this is his last video.
There is so much to get caught up on with Cassava Sciences. It is time for the State of the Sava address. We got a lot to cover. Let's dive in. Let's dive in and see this thing. The State of the Sava address. It is all great. Not good, but great.
Oh my God. It's so cringe. Open letter to management. That was amazing. Yeah, the last video was 3 months ago, man. He made 500 videos. 500 videos on Cassava. 500 videos on Cassava. Do you understand? Oh, did he delete some? Oh, he deleted a bunch. Holy shit, he deleted a ton of them. Wait, he used to be Andrew Tate? No way. He used to be like an Andrew Tate.
Look at it. In any event, long story short, in addition to ringing the bell on OxyContin and
Poor dude. I think he deleted his posts, no? No, there's more here. They're mostly done as live streams. Oh, nice.
But what a show I got for you. Great show for you. Cassava Sciences just added the number 3 guy at the FBI. No exaggeration. An executive with 14.
Well, that FBI guy, I assume, had some responsibility for those arrests.
Investors Club. And I know this stuff. One of several James Mike.
Come on, man, make more videos. Oh no. Steve Cohen did something. What's Steve Cohen do to you?
Evil hedge fund manager Steve Cohen
Ah.
accused of so much insider trading that he bought the Mets and was going to go down worse than Michael Milken. But they couldn't pin his stuff on him because he had so many layers between him and his employees doing his dirty work, it seems, at his hedge fund, .72. They couldn't nail him, but he seemed that he was doing worse than Michael Milken. They tried to nail him, the Feds did. They had to go after his company instead. He is behind .72, and they were a part of the original Citizens Petition attack, August 2021.
Were they?
With all of the lies about Cassava, and now we just found they have a somewhat recent connection, it seems, to the City University of New York. So there's the City University of New York we just saw how corrupt and compromised their their so-called investigation into the allegations, which were all trumped up in the first place by these people. So these people trump up the allegations, and then they corrupted the investigation team with their connections to SUNY and their extremely deep pockets. So we'll see that connection, or CUNY rather, we'll see that connection, .72 and Steve Cohen to CUNY. And then we will take a look at the government is just getting bigger and bigger, and it's getting out of hand.
I hope Steve Cohen's lawyer hits him up. Now, Steve Cohen's too busy making billions of dollars, so I don't think he cares, but it would be pretty funny if he was like, hey, yeah, I want you to talk to my lawyers about the stuff you said.
And this seems to be the future. We could fight it, or we could make money off it. Defense contracting and contracting in general look really auspicious.
No, I'll look at Capricorn more, but just off the bat, man. I know DMD. I don't know if you guys know this. I started a DMD company. I was a big investor in Sarepta when it was called AVI Biopharma, and I started a DMD company called Retrophin.
Order filled.
DMD, Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
Marius. Hilarious. I mostly rolled everything over
Order
to
filled.
next week. I don't think they underwrite anything. Okay, Ricky, it's time for you to go, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right. So update portfolio, get our positions. Seems reasonable. What is quote size?
Order filled.
Yeah, so just taking a look at this code. The idea is that we're going to add a new module called Portfolio Management. And Portfolio Management will sit above everything, basically. And I don't love the way it was created already, but it's a start. It's a start. It's a little confusing because there's a bit of overlap between Market Maker and Portfolio Management. And I just want to make sure that that overlap makes sense. So you have some methods here like cancel all orders, refresh quotes, run the loop. So this would arguably be removed, and the loop sort of will exist in portfolio management. So that's one thing to think about. Start and stop are kind of weird old methods in the first place, but add market maker, again, I just don't know if I really agree with this. Handle order error, handle execution, handle order status, and init. So that's the market maker. Calculate quote sizes, quote prices, this little method, update market data, and init. And then finally, I mean, seems like the whole thing lives in here. Yeah, I don't like this. And the end in here. Yeah, I saw that the grants got canceled at Columbia. Okay, so we're gonna go to should refresh quotes. I'm not 100% sure why it wants to do this, but it looks like it's not a huge change. Here's just one little if to throw in. Okay, well, let's see this run. Why not? You can try practicing with the interactive API. You know, maybe I'll throw up on my GitHub one simple file that at least will help you. Let's go to this code though. Connection failed. Weird. Oh, yeah. Let me see here. I think for the server, how do we want to do this? Well, we're doing host.docker.internal. I'll probably have like a config. This is always a little tricky, but I'm getting the hang of it. Global config. Allow connections from localhost only. Add another IP address.
Order filled.
connected. Vinny, we will work on it. Hmm. $74.97 socket. I think we're on. Nope. Connect call failed. Okay. No prices. I don't think you have to assign meaning to every price change. And is it going to help you? You're either comfortable with it or you're not. You know, forcing yourself to understanding everything is not going to really help you too much, I don't think. I mean, you know, if there's, you know, you should check for news, but if there's no news, what are you going to do? Let me try a different IP. You know, I'm pretty bearish, but it's pretty hard to make or to predict market moves for the entire market. I mean, that's one of the hardest things to do because things are always changing. I see the Hyper-V firewall. That is always the problem with this. And it's funny because at work, the Hyper-V stuff is run a little bit differently than at home, which is annoying.
Order filled.
Yeah. Yeah, I just can't find the right Hyper-V address. Keep trying. One of these is going to work. Okay, that one worked. Here's the local host. Price updates. Pretty slick. So now we're going to run another instance with the market maker. Let's see how this bad boy goes. What do we call this thing now? Main.py. I also have to correct this IP address. Okay, looks like it should fix it.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
Okay, spamming orders.
Order
Okay.
filled.
Oh man, it made a bunch of orders. You guys want to see these? See if
Order
I can
filled.
detach this. I want to detach this order. Okay, I can remove it maybe.
Order filled.
Not easy for me to detach it. I can always print out
Order filled.
what it did. Oh no. That's weird. Okay. That almost closed my TWS. I would have been pissed. Okay, so it did a bunch of buy and sell orders at the same time. I killed the program because I didn't want it to keep going. But here's what it did. You can see that, but it's definitely it also made the trade, so I'm long along a bunch of this shit. Tiny trades just to start out, obviously. So now I have to work out this bullshit by myself.
Order filled.
This is real money, buddy. Paper trade. We ain't never doing paper trade in this house. I'll tell you that. I'm giving my kids live accounts right
Order
away.
partially filled.
Get to work. Make some money for daddy.
Order filled.
Well, no, it spammed buy and sell, but the market went down a tiny bit, so all the buys get filled at the same time. That's the nature of market making. It's not long just a ton of trash. And like I said, for market making, I'm just waiting for my merchandise to get marked up again. He learned from his dad. There's no edge. No edge, buddy. There's some, I mean, stock selection for market making is, I think, vital. There's some environments where market makers make a lot of money. There's some environments where they don't. And I think a big part of that is stock selection. Yeah, I have a broker dealer, I've got co-location, I've got all that stuff, but the point is just to get it started. Need those rebates. Give me that. Never, Joe, never. Ever, ever. Why the hell would I want you to remote work? Work from home? Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, Josh. They will only do very high reward trades with no risk, and there's just only so many of those out there. So they just have to take more risk, but they don't. That's just not their MO. I don't think real world evidence helps very much. Yeah, there's nothing that beats a clinical trial, man. Everyone's trying to run around a clinical trial, but
Order filled.
nothing like clinical trial. Can't beat it. Gold standard.
Order filled. Order filled.
I have no problem taking risk over the weekend or overnight. Forcing yourself to go home flat is basically you're basically forcing an arbitrage. Would not recommend it. I don't see any crypto thing. Maybe
mentee of mine in a pipeline program.
Oh, I see.
Her name.
I see everybody gathered around in the crypto roundtable. You guys can't see this. I see Sailor. Sailor looks like he's high. Everyone else is chilling. But Sailor's fucking lit. I see a bunch of friends and familiar faces there. The BitConnect guy is there. BitConnect. I think the INQ will go to a couple dollars a share. What's up, what's up, what's up? Steve Wolfram is live and has 32 people watching him. Man, we should raid him.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 what's up? BitConnect! Whoa, 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 what's up? No, no, no. BitConnect! Wow! BitConnect!
Look at this guy at the top. Oh, that's great. When did you when were you in the meeting with Scott Aronson? WT81, that's really interesting. Were you in Texas? Oh shit, here we go.
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with the absolutely best players in the world. And for the first time in history, this competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June,
Right.
obviously, in Miami. Final on the 30th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. It's really special because it's a key.
Waterfield.
And because, as you can see, if I manage to do that,
Waterfield.
yes, it's a bit tricky. It's like that. So this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this format, because it represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There is no other sports trophy which looks like that. It
Who
has
gives a
great
fuck?
history of the
Okay, so yeah, we sold our Apple, Google, and Tesla. We're still holding Meta.
Waterfield.
Nope, Meta's gone. Microsoft and Nvidia. We're up $9.
So
Free.
at the same
Free money.
time, past, present, and projected to the future. And if I may, President, say another two words, and then I let you work. I would like to congratulate the President and the administration for not only for the World Cup, the Club World Cup, the World Cup, and the great work done, but also for this initiative that you are speaking about here. If I may,
Massive
add something
fees.
in this respect, I'm not an expert at all, but
So I could have made
FIFA, as you know,
double as we
is
lower our
a
fees. We're gonna
brand
be
which is,
Gucci.
Globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the world is worth around 270
So my
billion
Amazon.
a year.
Now I just got
70%
Nvidia and
of that, Mr.
Microsoft.
President, is in Europe. So imagine the potential that there is around the world only in soccer if we develop it. And so FIFA is very, very interested under my presidency to develop the FIFA coin, to do it from here, from America, and to conquer the 5 billion soccer fans in the world. So if there's anyone here who's interested to team up with FIFA, here we are together with the United States of America and
What the hell?
the world of soccer with the FIFA.
This is a crypto summit. What's he talking
Thank
about?
you. That
FIFA?
coin, that coin may be worth more than FIFA in the end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Huh? Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Great job. I just thought you should see this trophy because it's really, it's the biggest sporting event in the world, and we have it here. And we appreciate being selected. Thank you very much. You do a fantastic job. And welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. I know that many of you have been fighting for years for this, and it's an honor to be with you at the White House. I want to thank the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs, Treasury Secretary. This is David right here, in case you don't know. You know David. And a man who's doing a great job as Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, who's right here. Scott, thank you very much. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, wherever you may be, Howard. Hi, Howard. He's doing some interesting work right now with all that's going on. He's right in the middle of it and doing a great job. Thank you. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler. And thank you. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Thank you, Hester. Acting CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking. I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing.
That's a big thing.
The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. Not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce Departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the
He's reading the
taxpayers.
thing
We
they're
don't want
asking
any
him to
cost
read,
the
and he's like,
taxpayers.
nah.
In addition, my order directs
Who
federal
knows?
agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly.
Obama hacked
My
that.
administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It was ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way, of tremendous method of growth. And things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way. The U.S. dollar, long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can. And they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxton. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. Yeah, we know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Oh,
Thank
fully
you, David,
glazed.
very much. Appreciate it.
And
Deep glazing.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
Tricks have been done.
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the president's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the assets side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people while most past presidents have created debt, and a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings, and I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the Controller of the Currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and amend all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime. And as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that, and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it, he embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard.
Glazed.
Kelly, go ahead, please.
Please,
Thank you,
Glaze.
Mr. President. This is truly a historic day,
Oh, yes,
and
we're
as
gonna
a
Glaze
crypto
too.
founder, I couldn't be more proud to be
What?
part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of
glaze
the
me some more.
SBA, small business is a
I take a
tremendous
little glazing
network that
from you.
crypto
Thank
can
you.
be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago.
Just outglazed them.
You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said, we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America.
Glaze.
I've been doing this for 9 years.
I'm
It is
glazed.
amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and
Yeah,
your leadership. And God
Glaze.
bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you.
We're
sir.
glazing.
Thank you very much.
What a glaze. That was good. That was the best glaze of all.
Thank you very much. Anybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy.
Brian Armstrong.
Cameron,
Okay.
I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. Not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but
Sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has
those guys.
swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto. and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
Please, Glaze.
Waterfield.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you
both
for the
very
Glaze.
much.
Thank you.
High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual, but we're way in the lead as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything.
Price is dropping.
This is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening.
Glaze.
And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal.
Glaze Fest.
And you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much.
Glaze Fest.
Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please.
All right, as you see there, we were just listening into those remarks live there out of the White House as President Trump delivered remarks there at the White House Digital Asset Summit focusing on cryptocurrency. We know that a number of key leaders were there from...
Okay, well, we'll see how Bitcoin reacts to that, but I'll see you guys later. I got some stuff to do. Bye.